What's up, everybody? I'm Barry, and it has been a while. It has been, I think, 3 weeks since I posted my last video, and there's a culmination of reasons ranging from finals to holiday season to Boruto being a bad show. And honestly, I haven't really been too into Boruto recently, so I haven't really been motivated to make videos on the episodes. We've been on a streak of fillers, so I figured now is a pretty good time to talk about the state of the series versus the state of the original Naruto series and the Shippuden series, because obviously those two are not strangers to filler episodes. They're not strangers to long periods of time where we don't get any manga adaptations. So I thought, how about I just compare them and see, is my annoyance with this show justified? So let's start off with the technical side of anime in general, which is animation, the plot, and characters. There's more things, but those are the main three that I really think of. As far as characters go, I think they both have pretty good characters, and character development is sort of similar. I don't think you can really compare them too much because Boruto is obviously not even close to as long as Naruto and Shippuden put together. But the character progression and character development is pretty good. I actually care about some of the characters, Mitsuki being the main one. But another component is, like I said, animation. Boruto animation is insane. We've had some crazy fight scenes. Baryon Mode Naruto versus Ishiki, Jigen versus Naruto and Sasuke. There's a bunch of crazy fights in this series. Now, that's not to say there weren't crazy fights in OG Naruto and Shippuden. They just weren't animated as good as they are in Boruto. And I pretty much just chalked that up to technological advances and a bigger budget for the series. Obviously, when Naruto came out, it's a new anime. Who knows what it's going to do. Now, what I really want to focus on is the plot. I think hands down Naruto has a better plot than Boruto. I think most people would agree with me there. Naruto, obviously everyone, if you're watching this, you know the plot. Little kid, nine-tailed fox, dad dies, all that sort of stuff. Boruto almost feels like they forced an extension of the series to make more money, which is pretty obvious what they did. They only introduced things relating to the Boruto series towards the end of Shippuden, with the whole Momoshiki and Kinshiki shadow or whatever when they were talking about Kaguya coming to Earth. So it would make sense that Naruto has a better plot. And I think that's a super important, almost more important than animation and any of the technical things. Plot is insanely important, and when it feels like it's forced, it's much harder to watch the show. Now, that's not to say Boruto has a bad plot. I think there's a lot of cool things in the show, a lot of cool characters, and a lot of cool events that I'm looking forward to. But in general, I think I was way more excited and on edge and left in anticipation for what was going to happen next throughout original Naruto and Shippuden. But what really sets them apart is the sweet nostalgia points that Naruto gets. Rewatching like the Zabuza fight or the Chunin exams just instantly gets me in the feels, whereas Boruto doesn't have that same effect. I mean, it's a new show, so I don't expect it to. It's just the putting together of the meh plot and not really much nostalgia. They don't really focus on Naruto and Sasuke all that much until recently, and they don't at all in filler episodes, which is why I hate them so much. It has just led to me not being super interested in the show. Now, maybe later we will build bonds with those characters like we did in Naruto, but as of right now, I care much more about Naruto and Sasuke, literally anyone from original Naruto, way more than I do about anyone in Boruto. And after saying that, I need to get some of the Boruto lovers off of my back, so I will say Boruto has some very good villains. I think Boruto has some of the best villains in anime in general. I think Jigen, his voice actor, the plot with Jigen and Kawaki, I think that is actually a very good plot point. Villains, S tier. So at the moment, if I were to pick which show I enjoyed watching more, I'll always go with original Naruto and Shippuden over Boruto, because I know the feeling I got from those shows is much different than what I'm feeling now. Maybe that's me getting older. Maybe that's the show not feeling quite as important or high stakes. I'm not sure. But Boruto is not giving me the spark, the indescribable spark that I don't know what it comes from. It's not doing it at the moment. Now, you best believe when there are manga adaptation episodes, I will be watching them and I will be reviewing them with high praise, I'm assuming. But for now, I don't think I'll talk much about the filler episodes because I cannot be bothered watching them. So I think I'm going to do more versus battles and conceptual videos like this one. So just let me know what you guys want to see in the comments. And yeah, that's about it. Boruto sucks right now. That's about all I gotta say. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.